Hey, let me ask you a question. Are you planning on getting married at Botanica in Oceanside? Or are you looking for venues down here in Southern California? Or are you even planning a wedding for yourself? Well, I'm Joe, DJ MOJOE, a DJ that specializes in weddings and private events, and you're about to watch a video walkthrough of a fun wedding I've DJ'd at Botanica for Jess and Mark. And this is going to be great if you're planning a wedding there and you want to get an idea of what it's like to have a wedding at Botanica and get some fun ideas so you know how to plan your wedding. Well, I've made other videos on Botanica, but this video is going to be super fun. I'll be walking you through the music, the setup, and more. You'll be watching some highlights, and I'll be stopping and playing the video, giving you my commentary, a more detailed insight of what's happening. So if this sounds like you and you could benefit from this, then stay around, and I'm excited to walk you through Jess and Mark's wedding at Botanica. This was a wedding on February 9, 2024, and let's begin. So here we are with Botanica. This is the setup outside. They usually have the ceremony out here right by the cove. Beautiful backdrop.
Before we begin our ceremony, so help yourselves and persons to make sure you grab a drink. If you need to use the restrooms are in the back and the upper lawn. About 20 minutes will begin, but in the meantime, enjoy yourselves out here at Botanica. Grab a drink, help yourselves get refreshed, and we'll let you know when it is time.
All right, so even from the beginning, you know, as a DJ, I not only do I DJ, but I also MC, and this is the moment where we haven't started the ceremony, but we wanted to make your guests feel comfortable and know exactly what's going on. If you've noticed here in the background, right over here, we do have a champagne wall, and this is such a great addition. So immediately guests are greeted with a drink so they can let loose a little bit early. So this right here, I don't always make announcements like this. It really depends on the vibe and the feel. If people already know what they're doing, great. But if more people are just coming in, sometimes they like to be greeted with some announcements and just helping them understand the lay of the land so they can do what they need to do before ceremony even begins. So this is a great opportunity to remind them about the champagne wall and to remind them that, hey, it's only one glass per person. I know it could be tempting to grab two, right? So we can let people know about that, taking advantage of the guest book up in front, letting them know where the restrooms are, any refreshments, and just letting them know that, hey, we have plenty of time until the ceremony begins. So having that, I mean, they're doing their own thing. At least they hear something in the background to guide them with this experience. That could be helpful. Now, the champagne wall is so great. The entrance is right over here from the middle, coming from the right where the main parking lot is. And immediately they can grab a drink, get situated until we're ready to go. So this is me up here with a wireless microphone, just making a casual announcement. I didn't have to get everyone's attention. It's just something in the background. If people hear it, great. If not, no problem. So I just want to make that quick announcement for those people who are listening.
And persons, make sure you grab a drink. If you need to use the restrooms are in the back.
Yeah, there we go. I'll let them know that we have a lower lawn and an upper lawn.
Enjoy yourselves out here at Botanica. Grab a drink, help yourselves get refreshed, and we'll let you know when it is time. Enjoy.
And I stayed right over there because that's the front of the ceremony where most people will gravitate and focus on. In case they want to know where I'm speaking from, it's coming from right over there. Guests are arriving, taking pictures. Check this out. People are feeling comfortable, relaxed. This is a big venue space, so they're all spread out and they're just getting situated, making them feel refreshed and making sure that they are ready to go before we begin. There's me working with the officiant right here, just going over the cues, the microphone situation, so that person is comfortable and knows exactly what to do during the ceremony.
On the back of the upper lawn, but make sure you're back in 5.
So it really depends on these announcements. I don't always make them. Sometimes people are really good and they're just already at their seats and no further announcement is really needed. So it's just you really have to read the room and figure out what's happening, what's going on. So every announcement, whether it's being made or not, is very custom and to the situation at hand.
Minutes will begin. So we can take some beautiful pictures here today, okay? But show some love for them here today. We're all about celebrating these two, Jess and Mark, and let's get these two married.
All right, perfect. So I just make a quick unplug announcement right before we begin, and it's so nice that they cheered me on. And I'm going back here for my ceremony setup, which is off to the side, away from being in the front. So I'm not in the photographer or videographer's way. So this is great. We have everyone seated. We got everyone's attention. They know what to do. And it's really nice to set the tone at the beginning so guests can really feel the love and letting them know that, hey, they can let loose. They can have fun. It really depends on your style and your vibe. Make sure you communicate with your DJ. But in this case, I know everyone here likes to have a fun time. Adding a little bit of energy into the beginning of the ceremony will help them loosen up so they can express that love to the couple. All right, here's the ceremony. We have Jess walking down the aisle.
Until the two of them ended up in a human physiology class and asked her to study for a midterm. She was nose deep in her textbook. Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, it is my privilege to introduce for the first time Mr. and Miss Mark and Jessica Sante.
Yeah, there we go. Hey.
Everyone make some noise.
All right, right before we go into the reception here, I want to take a quick note. I like this setup. I used to do a mic stand for the officiant, but now I've been doing a lav mic for the officiant. So it picks up, it's a cardioid lavalier mic, so it only picks up the officiant. And then I have a handheld microphone for the couple, but that way it looks cleaner. There's nothing in the way for the ceremony. So that's what I have here to have a minimal setup, but yet still sound great. This is the reception area that happened by the tent. And jumping back real quick, this whole area, let me see it. The lower lawn and the upper lawn, that was the area for the cocktail hour. But for the reception, it's all the way in the back of the venue. And we'll see what happens.
Hands for JJ and Lynn. Let's go. I'd like to welcome our next three. We have Denzel, Kyle, and Brianna. Everybody, let's make some noise for the first time as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Sanchez.
All right, so that was really fun. Let me just walk you through just a little bit about what happened. For the grand entrance, there's so many different ways how we can make this happen. Right here, there's different ways where pairs come in, a pair at a time. The most common way that I've seen is now all the bridesmaids walk in together with one song and all the groomsmen walk into another song. In this case right here, they have different songs for different groups of their wedding party. So we have a few people walking into Same Squad by Pilo and another group walking into a different song. But so it's totally up to you. But you can choose songs that you know that your friend group, your wedding party will definitely get down to and really bring that energy, kind of like what you see here. And a lot of people from here, they came from the Bay Area. So there was a lot of Bay Area music. Just want to give you a heads up. You're going to see some fun moments. I'm going to jump forward a little bit. This is the end of the grand entrance. We have the wedding party up here, helping with the energy. And then we're going to transition.
So Jess and Mark, don't go anywhere.
This is my setup right here. They gave me this graphic and I displayed it on my video DJ booth.
Yeah, we're going to have you on the dance floor. Because in just a few moments, we're about to witness their first dance together as husband and wife.
So really quick, I'm multitasking right here because the energy was so high during the grand entrance and we're trying to ease our way in to the first dance. And you can't see it right here, but from my view looking out, people are heading back to their seats. You know, the energy, we have to slowly bring it back down. Normally, I don't like to go straight into the first dance. I like to present it in a way where people are ready. So I slow things down with my voice and the way I talk to really bring the energy down. Something like that. That's a little preview. But we're taking the high energy and really taking in the moment because they're about to witness their first dance. And I want to make sure everyone is ready for that special moment. So that's important for after the transition from the grand entrance into the first dance.
Witness their first dance together as husband and wife.
Check this out. So this is something that I like to do. I'm giving you my secret sauce here. I'm helping. If there's any DJs watching this right now, feel free to take this tip from me. Right before the first dance, I even have the guests turn on the flashlights on their phone and wave it side to side to show some love. And that's what you see here in the background. I think it adds a more light and energy and motion into this moment, and it looks great on video and photos, having people swaying their cameras in the background while the couple is dancing. This is an option. You know, feel free to talk to your DJ, you know, if this is something that you want, but just know that each moment can be personalized to however you want it to be. And I like to think outside of the box and try to find ways how to get people involved in the moments that you're having. So this is one of them. Great idea. And let's see them dance.
You're about to witness the father and daughter dance. Let's welcome to the dance floor. Make some noise for JJ and Jess.
She was set.
Now, afterwards, I have the parent dances, and normally I like to MC from the middle whenever I can. I have my assistant back in my booth, and it's really nice that I knew the parents' names without reading off a script or reading off anything, just knowing from top of head or top of mind, and I call them up and then head back to my DJ booth and have them have their special moment.
And Jess.
She was sent to rescue me. I see who I wanna be in my daughter's eyes.
Yeah, that's right, everyone. Let's clap it up for Jess and her father, JJ. We also have a special message from Marc to his mom. So everyone, listen up to these speakers right now.
Mama, you and Mama today have always been the number one woman in my life. Thank you so much for raising me and loving me unconditionally.
So check that out. This is a fun option to have. I mean, it really depends on your vibe, and if this is something that you want to do, is you can send the DJ a recording of a special message to your loved one. And this will be great to put more emphasis about why this moment is so important and special to you. And that's what we did here. I had Marc send me a voice message, and that was a message to his mom. And this happened right before they actually danced. So we positioned them in the middle, and then we played the recording. I make sure everyone's listening, let them know what's happening, and then we presented their dance.
You and Mama today have always been the number one woman in my life. Thank you so much for raising me and loving me unconditionally.
Wasn't that awesome? Hey, check this out. See, look, they're tearing up. See, this is an emotional moment. Now they understand the context, the reason behind these special moments, and this is a great way to share a story to really get everyone involved. People feel emotional, and that's perfect.
Your love is right here from the start.
Oh, look at that. See, that guy, we got that guy back there. We got that person right there. That guy's feeling it.
What a beautiful moment. Hey, I saw some people wiping out those tears. That was some sweet moments that we just created right there. That was beautiful. But let me just remind you, we came here to celebrate and party with Jess and Mark here tonight. Let me just check in with you guys. Are you guys ready to party and dance with a couple right now? Well, friends and family, the dance floor is open. Let's have Jess and Mark up here.
So we have a hard transition into dancing, and there's different ways how to get people dancing. This is one of the things that I do. Sometimes I just go straight into it, and this is something that I've prepared my couple, is let them know, like, hey, when it's time for dancing, we need you on the dance floor, because everyone will gravitate to where you are. And that's what we did here. I've had them choose the song that they want to start the dance party with. So that way I know for sure it's a guaranteed way that they're going to be on the dance floor and they're going to be excited about to dance with their family and friends. The other thing to note as well, since there's different ways, like the reason why I had to talk in a little bit and remind people about the main reason why we're here, that will help them give a reason to get on the dance floor instead of just saying, opening up the dance floor right away. So what I had to do, because if you think about it, the energy was so emotional, and because we just had the parent dances, and now we're trying to take it from 0 to 100 real quick. And we did, but there's a right way to do it, so that way everyone is on the same boat together and making this happen for the reason that we're here to celebrate with Mark and Jess. So that's one of the things that I did to kind of make it work and really make it clear that this is the direction that we're going, making sure everyone's on board. I connect with them and then have them on the dance floor. So talk to your DJ however you have it planned. Some people do a group photo. Sometimes they may do a reverse anniversary dance, or maybe just a slow dance in general to go to dancing right away, or maybe some fun activity. I mean, it's totally up to you on how you want to structure your timeline and flow. But I know that the couple wanted to dance, so we made it happen. And lastly, right before we dance, right when we got people dancing, is very important to, and maybe I'm talking to the DJs here, is coordinate with the venue staff that once it's time to dance, that the venue turns off the lights underneath the tent or the ambiance, so that way the DJ's lights will just shine, and it makes it dark enough so people will feel more comfortable getting on the dance floor and dance.
The floor is open. Let's have Jess and Mark up.
Check out these lights. Oh my god. I really like my lights that I have right now, and the speakers that I have, my BassBoss system. I'm using my BassBoss BB15s and my DB12s tops. I mean, you may not know what it is. It's totally fine, but they're premium speakers and they sound amazing. And if you notice about my lights, they react to my music. So, and I have full control of that. Whether there's a drop, it goes crazy. I mean, it just helps really with the experience visually. So not only are they hearing good music, in a way they can kind of see it too. So this is a great addition. I feel that will really enhance the guest experience to party and let loose and dance. Okay, so early in the night when I open up the dance set, I mostly cater to music, or cater to everyone that will enjoy the music. And then what you're about to see here now, we're turning it up a notch and really focusing on the Bay Area music stuff that's mainly tailored or catered to their friend group. So it really depends on the vibe, and it's so important as a DJ to read the crowd, read the room, and see how they're feeling. What's the energy like? Who's ready to get down? Who's ready to take a little break? So that's what I did here, and this was such a fun set. Like I mentioned to you earlier, a lot of people came from the Bay Area. If you don't know, there's some Bay Area music that's going to be a staple at weddings. And what you're about to see here is a fun set of songs that I played. And also want to make note that I actually have the mix up on my Mixcloud, and it's on my website. I'll leave it down in the YouTube description down below so you can check that mix out. It was so fun. Super fun. So check out that mix. But this is what happened at Jess and Mark's wedding. Great time.
Two singers, Wikipedia, and I'm still going to every time I see me. What's my favorite word?
This song is Hookah by Tyga. I don't think they know how to Dougie. Someone had to teach them how to Dougie. Now this song right here is definitely a Bay Area banger. Now, for anyone who's concerned about the music that I play in terms of the language, I normally ask my couples, and it's totally up to you, and make sure you communicate that with your DJ. Hey, do you want it to be clean? Are you okay with the original songs being played, or is there any restrictions on anything? Or maybe after a certain time limit, we can play the original version of the songs. We don't have to censor anything. So it really depends. Talk to your DJ to see what you're comfortable with, either for yourself, for your friends, for your family, whichever. But just know that's an option. Some DJs only play clean music. For me, I cater to whichever, I guess, whatever you want. So just make sure you communicate that so no one's like shocked, or grandma's not gonna like freak out or anything. But just want something to take note. All right. So just letting you know, there's different ways how you can personalize your wedding experience, and that's just one of them. So that song was Trippy Turtle. Oh man, it was such a good time. And that was like one of the must play songs. Another fun thing to do is let your DJ know any of the songs that have to be played, like a must play, so they can incorporate that into the set. And even better, tell the DJ the context or the significance of that song, so the DJ will know when to actually play that, or maybe make an announcement on the mic so people understand the context of that song, so it'll have more meaning. But in this case, and I think you'll hear it in my mix, I just went right into it. I didn't have to announce anything, but or maybe I call out the couple. But if you mix it in well, I think you can have all kinds of music at your wedding. It's just a matter of timing and knowing how to mix it in to make it sound like it's the vibe. Like, make sure it's smooth and just fits together like a puzzle piece. The whole night, people were just vibing and they were with it. So we have a couple of minutes left with this video. I'll let it play and I'll check in with you.
I come through wearing that thing. Niggas all drunk. I don't wanna hit your blunt. I can fuck with any bitch that I want. Is that something?
Everybody join us right now on the dance floor.
As we celebrate the newlyweds, the Santays. Show some love right now. Last song.
Hey, I had to stop it right there before you sing it out loud. I knew once you heard that melody, like, oh man, you're about to sing it. Well, this is a very popular song. Originally, they had a different last song, but this one was they made it on the fly. Like, hey Joe, actually, can we end the song with "Love" by Keisha Cole? And I made it happen. It was a great way to end the night. Everyone knew the words, and you're about to watch this happen. But it's important for the DJs, if you're watching in my YouTube channel, to make an announcement, to let people know that, hey, this is the last song, so people know to get on the dance floor and really go out with a banger. But also, whenever you're talking on the microphone, make sure that you do not talk over the vocals, so that way there's no conflict with your voice and the song's vocals. So listen again in the beginning, and you'll know what I mean.
Show some love right now. Last song.
Either the vocals or the melody. That was perfect. I didn't have to say anything more. Here we go.
I used to think that I wasn't fine enough. I used to think that I wasn't wrong enough. But I won't waste my time trying to figure out why you're playing games. What's this all about? Oh, love. Never knew what I was missing. What I knew was these thoughts.
Hey, there we go. Yeah. Great way to end the night. They're changing their name.
That concludes tonight's wedding celebration. It's been a pleasure being your DJ tonight. I'm DJ MOJOE.
And that's a wrap. So, we hope you enjoyed that. They also left me a 5-star review online. That was a fun wedding that I've had at Botanica. I've worked there so many times, and it's always great vibes, good energy at that venue. So I hope you enjoyed that segment. Jess, Mark, if you're watching this video, congratulations, you two. Thank you so much for having me. Check out the mix below. If you're interested in possibly having me as your DJ, there is a link down below to schedule a meeting with me. I would love to talk with you and hear more about your wedding and see what's going to be important and see how I could help you out with that. All right, that's it for now. Follow me on Instagram at DJ_Mojo. And that is all. But in the meantime, check out the other videos that I have at Botanica that I think you'll find fun too. See you there.